Welcome back to the Black Bastard Video Podcast. It's your host, Max Road, the video hunting shark, rewinding those tapes, checking out those trailers, and getting rid of any videos we no longer want nor need. Let's dig right in. Waste no time. Our first tape here is Dragon Ball Z. And 100 years after battle, everyone old died. Oh, okay. Well, this is a home recording. So, from what I remember, the whole tape is Dragon Ball Z. Recorded off of, I don't know if it's Nickelodeon, the Cartoon Network. I believe the Cartoon Network. What was cool about this tape, is this block of Dragon Ball Z has a host. Let's rewind it and see if I can show you guys what I am talking about. I should have known he was as good as dead when they wheeled him in. Right now I'm watching Child's Play, Part 3. Everything. My least favorite of the first three.
Everything in the books.
I'd have to go, the first three.
Now, Dad, do I have permission to take over and try things my way?
The operating room is no place to experiment.
I will go
He's dead. I can't do any harm.
Part 1.
Very well.
Then Part 2, then Part 3.
Do what you want to do.
All right. Make an opening into the chest
I had to
cavity.
think about that because
Apply 100 milliamps of current directly to the heart, then massage by hand. I'll have
Part
it right
2
there.
has,
By yourself?
By myself.
it has this vibey energy that reminds me of the time in which it came out. There's 3 or 4 movies from the early 90s, which I believe Child's Play Part 2 takes place. Shocker. Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddy's Dead. Child's Play 2. I don't know if this is the early 90s or late 80s. The Blob remake. Popcorn. It just seems like that time period in film it's all connected to your memories, my memories.
It isn't too late.
When you're more aware of pop culture and life in general. I turned 10 in 1991.
I am.
Electric shock should stimulate the motor area enough to innervate the heart again. Then he won't need any external
Child's Play
stimuli.
terrified the shit out of me.
Keep away from the motor
The
area.
first one.
You paralyze him for good.
Which would you rather be, paralyzed or dead?
Trying to play God.
Chucky is based
Knowing
on
yours to make.
a few
God's tradition has to decide which to save the mother of the
early
child or place
iterations
God then.
of haunted
Part
dolls.
of the game.
Game. Human bodies are the jigsaw.
I don't know this for sure,
You're playing it safe like the other doctors.
but I believe
My breath. Keep massaging the heart.
My Buddy
You've already
doll
lost
My
your
Buddy
patient, Doctor. I'm going to save mine.
Coming back stronger than ever. Unbelievable.
is based on
Unbelievable. If you had
Chucky
the
is based on My Buddy.
I've been working on something like this for weeks.
I had a My Buddy doll.
Laboratory.
This guy's getting a haircut right
This
now,
would work if only I had
and
the opportunity.
You don't conduct experiments on people.
sadistically by this
You should be
military
sure of the
guy.
results first.
I don't have to do this, but I feel that
Massaging the heart.
in order for me to get a
See
job,
if it can
I
take over
have
by
to.
itself.
I gotta cut my hair off. I gotta cut it low. Because I think I'm getting judged when I go on these interviews. And
All right.
they pass me up
Close up the chest.
because of how I look.
I'm about to finish with the cerebral area.
I'm gonna try to look as square as possible.
How's this pulse?
Strong and steady.
Cut my hair low and look like I've conformed to, look like I joined the human race. Because lately I've been looking like a maniac. Now I have, not only do I work at only operate Black Bastard Video, I have 2 other jobs. I'm a very busy man. But I live in the Bay Area.
You did
And
perform a miracle.
I live in America.
I
And
may
everything
not
is
approve of your method, but
expensive.
I am proud of your results.
And 2 jobs is not enough. It's not enough to finance the lifestyle I want to live. Custom made clothes and creme brulee. That's how I want to live. But yeah. So Andy right now he's watching a Good Guys doll commercial in the '80s. What commercial did I watch? The My Buddy commercial. So in 1980,
Even an extraordinary operation, son.
1980. Let me turn this down a
Still
bit.
is too risky, too uncontrolled.
In 1985, 86.
Yeah, for effects. What about them?
85 or 86? Might have
You've lost the urge
been 84
to explore.
when I was 3 years old. 3 or 4 years old. My mother bought me a My Buddy doll upon request. Just like Andy.
Don't explore on people.
And
Before you put a scalpel to one, an
I can honestly say,
under any condition. Over and over again.
My Buddy was my buddy.
Ice, monkey.
I took that doll everywhere.
Man who should be
Well, he's not a doll.
I think so.
He's a doll. He's a good guy doll.
There's more to surgery. We're gonna patch up walls. Drain pipes.
My uncle Paul used to make fun of me all the way up until the last year
We find the key.
he was alive.
So very
He'd
close.
remind me of
Keys of what?
Complete
he
transplantation.
remind me of me and my good guy doll.
Be able to transplant limbs and organs.
I ain't
Be able to
care.
replace diseased and damaged parts of the body.
I mean, I'm sure it looked odd for a black kid to run around with a little white doll.
Parts will join together, and so
Now, funny enough, they came out with a black good guy doll, but by that time I was
It can be done.
old. I was older. But
new special compound I've created, I'll do it. I know I can do it.
being that, like many black kids, many kids in the 80s, I grew up, I was raised by my mother, and
Proud of you, I could kiss him.
Promises. Always promises.
Careful, your father's liable to
Andy and his mom was
more show.
the perfect
You two are married, it won't be fun to watch.
dynamic to myself
Your grandchildren.
and my mother.
You better hurry if you want to catch that
So
plane.
the movie Child's Play was always a very surreal film.
Start without you.
Whatever happened to
Jan, you'd,
my buddy?
check about my reservation. Oh, yes, I'll call the airport.
Of course, by 1989, 90, I lost the hat, the shoes.
Scientific genius.
It's barely hanging on.
Now, I want you on the right side.
If I don't experiment, how can I hope to perform operations like the one you almost messed up?
But I can't cover up for you anymore. Superintendent had it out with me. He thinks that you
So for that connection
from the amputee operation.
that I have with my buddy
For my transplant experiment.
and the parallels
When you said test
with
an
Chucky,
experiment, test an experiment.
I would say part 1.
Organ taken from people.
I've got to have them.
It's almost like at a time part 1 was my favorite flick
Made a few mistakes.
because I identified
I've learned from them.
with Andy so much.
Your reservations are all set. 3:30 takeoff.
Bill, What are you two planning for the weekend?
But part 2 is my vibe. It's my early 90s vibe.
Quiet weekend.
You sure you're not going up to the country house? Always sneaking off up there. Place gives me the creeps.
Now, to explain, I spoke on the last podcast that
Well, I mean, it's nice to get away from
I work a lot.
without anyone stupid.
I do want to podcast. I like podcasting, but I work a lot, and I want to hang out in my video store, aka my apartment. So the vibe is this is what I would be doing whether you guys were here or not. So if I'm laid back, it's because this is rest and relaxation. This shouldn't be work. Podcasting shouldn't be work.
You've been wonderful.
Now,
I'd rather be a bride.
what I do remember and like about this movie is this chick right here.
Nothing keeps us apart. We'll be together.
I know you guys probably like, what part of the movie are you talking about? I'm talking about when they're first lined up. All the cadets are lined up. 25 what, sir? If you remember that part of Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3. She just got down on her knees. Nice little ish. She's on her third push-up, fourth push-up, fifth push-up. So if you want to follow along to Child's Play 3, go ahead and bring it up now.
Well, you've always wanted to know what's kept me away.
This guy's definitely in a long line of
Have you got the keys to your car?
D-heads in 80s and 90s movies. You know who was a major D-head that still terrifies me to this day, and I'm a grown man, is...
Because the things I'm working on don't need an audience.
I can't remember the guy's name, but this kid used to give me nightmares. This whole movie used to give me nightmares.
The questions.
Lord of the Flies. The blonde Hitler youth-looking kid.
You'll see. I've
And she's fine. She's
got to hurry.
just fine. Yeah, that kid. He used to give me nightmares. So what's going on behind me? Dragon Ball Z. What is this? The brain without a head. The brain without a head. I think that's what it's called. And Benny Hill. Benny Hill. You know, I wasn't paying attention. How did Andy get a good guy doll sent to him? Or did Chucky send himself? And if so, who wrapped the doll up? Isn't it amazing the things that kids get excited about? He just, this young kid dropped the good guy doll and the package broke open, and it revealed that it's a good guy doll in the box. And it's just like the most exciting thing. It's the most exciting thing in the world. It's a good guy doll. I went to Nations the other day, burger joint in my neighborhood, and there was a black family, and they had a good guy doll in the package, just like this. It blew my mind. I was like, what the heck? I was like, where'd you get the... excuse me. I usually don't talk to people in public. I just don't talk to people. I don't bother people, and if people try to talk to me, I don't respond. I'm antisocial with NPCs out in the world. I don't engage. But sometimes I break that rule. I have a rule that if I went to sleep last night not knowing you, then I don't know you when I woke up. But I saw the good guy doll and couldn't resist. I said, hey, where'd you guys get the good guy doll? It was, when I saw this good guy doll in the package and everything, it was legitimately like I was looking at a celebrity. It was pitch perfect. And it wasn't Chucky. I mean, it was Chucky, but it wasn't like demonic Chucky. It was a good guy doll. They got it from Spirit, Halloween Spirit store. $80 is what they paid, and I'm in no position to spend $80 on a good guy doll. And you know, funny enough, I didn't want that energy in my room in Blackbastard Video. As much as I like Chucky, Child's Play and the likes, I'm starting to steer away from bringing things in my world. I'm not becoming a minimalist. That's never going to happen with the amount of things I own. But I am practicing to not pick up things and bring them in, and being okay with sending them out, and just having a memory of something I used to own.
What is it? What have you got there? Please, sterilize the tubes and inject it quickly. What are you going to do? Aren't you going to have a look in the closet first? No, I can't. This is more important. But you don't understand.
This guy being cast as Andy was a perfect casting. This guy looks like what Andy would have looked like once he'd grown up. You know what's strange is? All the good guy dolls, they have their own. They're not all named Chucky. Like the doll is not named Chucky. They all have their own different names. But Charles, and Chucky is a shortened version of Charles. I always hate this. This is the part where he's trying to go into this kid's body. I always thought that was strange. Performing a ritual on a child. Why does he have to choose a child though? You know? You can't knock out a grown adult and jump into his body. All right, so yeah, of course we're going to keep Dragon Ball Z, but let's see if I can fast forward to where this robot host shows up. If he does, I don't even know if this is the actual tape. It might be on another tape. Yeah, I think it's on another tape. Not a Dragon Ball Z fan. I mean, I am. I'll watch it. Dragon Ball Z. This is the tape that has the host on it. That's a keeper.
My eyes are deceiving me.
See, it's real. We're not done done and what I've done is right. It's the work of science.
And yes, this laser disc is kicking major age. Yeah, this Cartoon Network. Just fast forward a little bit and see if we can get to the commercial block and see the robot dude. And a few Cartoon Network commercials. There he is. Well, they only showed him for a half a second.
I've had successful transplants. Now I can do it for her.
Let's get through a block of commercials. See robot host dude, and then
Old memories seldom fade. Bad habits die like before. A relative habit. 5 to 6 corridors before. Only to mommy. Nuclear time unleashed. You know what this is? There's a pattern to the whole thing. No other kind I've ever seen. Will turn. You have to hunt it down before I can see it. Spirit was always one or the other. So ready for the greatest adventure under the sun. Pirates of the Caribbean, rated PG-13.
legendary. July 9th. You know, I guarantee when this commercial premiered, I wasn't even worried about it. I mean, when this movie premiered, I wasn't even worried about it. I know my head was always in the clouds back then in 2003. The 22-year-old me going through madness. I would see something as cool as Pirates of the Caribbean and think nothing of it and not get a ticket and go see it. Even with all the promotion surrounding the movie, I wouldn't go see it.
Ever thirsty and have a hard time finding a refreshing 7-Up? Well, no more.
If you see Godfrey today, this man has kept himself healthy and young looking. He practically looks the same. You see the promotion? All dogs go to heaven too. Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey? You can get a DVD of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey from Pizza Hut. And a DVD on them. You see how they promoted movies back in the day? You know, there's a new Aliens out. I asked a friend in the video hunting game, Mark of Ultimate Home Video. I said, hey, I think I'm gonna go see that Aliens. Which I'm kind of debating on going after the podcast. His response was, there's a new Aliens?
Hey there, you're watching the greatest action cartoon ever, DVD. Up next, get ready for trouble. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Show. Then the Wandering Samurai bringing attention every way. Let's get back to it. Moments left. Where are they?
Why doesn't he know there's a new Aliens out? Why? Why? Because they don't promote anything anymore. Not the way they did before. There should be a huge 3D. When I say 3D, I mean the billboard. The image is coming off of the billboard of a xenomorph attacking one of the main characters or something. I don't know. There should be Burger King cups or something. Some kind of tie-in to the movie. I should go to 7-Eleven and see alien products. And there's nothing. I mean, we don't watch TV anymore, so I couldn't tell you if there was a Aliens commercial, but it's like there's nothing like. All right, so back in the day when they would promote movies, they would promote it so much that it will be nauseating after a while. You know, from commercials to movie time tie-ins, right? I mean, you would go into Safeway and see a cardboard cutout of a new movie. You know, like for Doritos, it'll be a display case for Doritos with like Freddy Krueger or something on it. You know? Like pop culture is so artificial now. It's not tangible anymore. Give me something to have in the hold. I mean, how are things going to become classics again, if ever, if we don't put a major emphasis on why this is cool? Now, I've heard great reviews of. No, actually, I haven't heard great reviews, but I've seen on YouTube. I can see my guys that I follow gleefully, smiles on their face in the thumbnails, that they're about to go in on how good this movie is. Now, I was told it's a mix between Alien and Aliens, and it would be remiss of me to not go see this movie this weekend. That's what I'm gonna do. Life is too short. You know, if I can get a ticket for 9 o'clock, even though I gotta be somewhere at 8 in the morning, who cares? I'm gonna go see this flick. It's not gonna help anything. It's not gonna help keep movies alive. There ain't gonna be anyone in the theaters. You know, I saw Ghostbusters, Hell Freezes Over, and there was no one in the theater. That was the first time that has ever happened. I've never experienced anything like that. There was no one in the theater. All right, we got a mystery tape. If I sound subdued, it's because I am. You guys been working a lot. I've been working in blackbasterdvideo, movie store, and coffee shop. I've been working at and I'm not complaining. 2 years plus ago, 2.5 years ago, I went through a breakup. And I wouldn't say, no, I would say I was manic. Yes, I was manic, but I knew what I wasn't doing, and that was being important and needed. Waking up and having somewhere to go. I wasn't hot. So I made myself hot.
I'm the leading lady around
if I wasn't waking up and doing something and going somewhere,
Bet you don't have an enemy in the world.
I knew I was dying. Action packed, I had to stay. Alright, here we go. Mystery Tape, what could it be? Oh, yeah. This is the one, I haven't watched it in a while. This is the one where Ryan Gosling, JT, Justin Timberlake, they're all singing Jodeci.
JC, John, Rona, Ricky,
Christina,
Mark,
Mia, Ron,
Matt,
Nikki,
Tony,
Lindsay, Kate,
Terry, Fred, you.
Fred, are you even alive? Still? I mean, Jesus. That hair is gray back then. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm blessed to have this recording. I was surprised that musical performance was on this tape.
Hi, I'm Justin, and welcome to the Mickey Mouse Club.
Seen Justin lately?
Today, a lucky viewer will get to spend a day with Gabrielle.
Leave Brittany alone, okay? You seen Justin lately?
Plus, the plot thickens today.
Dude's messed up right now.
And we'll get the house rocking with a musical number that's supreme. But first, here's a great new service for people who get tongue-tied when they're put on the spot.
I wonder if Brittany still has that jacket. Fire.
Math class.
Keep her.
You may be just what I'm looking for.
Mystery tape. Keep your G-string up. This is horrible. This is like from like year 2004 or 5. It's doing these lame magic tricks. It's so corny. Guys like, well, I want to see.
Like this. And then right here, I can put the coin. Okay, second part. I can take this one out. Hold your hand. Yeah, anyway, point to. Here, right here. Right here, do you see the coin? And the coin in my hand appears. Not yet. Another point. Here. There's going to be a coin up here.
His showmanship is horrible.
Where the coin goes. You see it? I don't see it.
I mean, his acting is just bad. It's unwatchable.
What's a guy like that want with leftovers for?
Leftovers? Why, you cheap third-rate stripper! You are calling over a drink of cheap leaving? Let's go! Let's go away. Let's go. I'll match you up a bus. Try. Oh, I'll try. Meow.
Chucky's got a big knife.
Left, right, left.
Welcome to Hell on Earth.
You are without a doubt the most pathetic thing I have ever seen. Pull!
Strict discipline,
You asshole.
next. Rigid dress codes
Get those weapons in the air. I want to see them high.
and grueling drills. It couldn't possibly get any worse.
Wrong again, wimp.
Chucky's back. A few years have passed.
Andy, how you've grown.
No, you're dead. We killed you.
I'm new and improved.
And this time,
I really gotta get out of this body.
he's looking for a new recruit.
I got some fresh meat lined up, and I'm not gonna let you spoil it.
Now,
Just think, Chucky's gonna be a bro.
Child's Play 3. Look who's stalking.
A haircut ain't regulation, soldier.
Don't fuck with the Chuck!
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. I'll teach him everything that I know. My buddy and me, like the climb up a tree. My buddy and me, we're the best friends it could be. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me.
My buddy from play school.
You. In a fight the closet. What has he done to you? I know there's someone there.
This is bad TV, man.
Not once.
I think I'm tossing this tape. Penn and Teller. It's just bad entertainment. I'll keep it. This is about the earthquake. 89.
Not twice if I'm not the first.
Finally got Belly on VHS. I've been looking for this for a long while. Keep her.
Should have let me die.
This here is a play.
I hate him for what he's done to me.
Santa Claus's beard.
He only knew what it's like being like this.
Blanky. Blank, man. Ever seen that movie?
You know what it's like. Together we could have revenge. You want revenge?
You know what the best thing about Laserdisc is? You gotta flip it over. All right.
Create power, and you will enforce
What is it about blank tapes? Blank tapes are just...
thing up here.
I mean, you are stepping into the unknown. You are taking a risk. I had this one blank tape. It was a gay pornog. So it starts off a guy on the couch drinking a Budweiser, and it was old. It was like 1990 on the nail. Homemade GP. But I didn't know it was GP. Next thing you know, the guy starts whacking off. I'm like, alright. Maybe a girl's going to enter the picture at any moment. Another guy shows up. He sits on the couch. He starts whacking off. And then it went even further downhill from there. That's when that thing got ejected and thrown in the incinerator. It's one of those things where you're like, is something better going to happen? Nope. This is it. I've never in my life been compelled to film myself whacking off. It's just not exciting.
Horror. No normal mind can imagine. Something even more terrible than you.
But yet I still take the risk with the old blank tapes. I'm not afraid.
There is a horror behind your listening.
Hey, there's a naked woman. There you go. There's some balance for you.
What's behind that door?
This guy looks like, I don't want to see it. She's taking a leak.
Miscalculation and often lose themselves in error, darkness.
She's taking a leak.
That door is the sum total of Dr. Courtney's mistakes.
Okay, what bad, I don't know.
You had no right to bring me back to this.
Perhaps not. Who knows? But you should know.
Oh yeah, well tell.
Before he injected the serum into that, it was but a mass of granite.
Well, this is the kind of stuff we were into before Instagram.
Just lay
This is
there,
what we had.
weighted down with its transplants of broken limbs and amputated arms. But with this serum, it began to breathe. Would you have thought possible what he's already done?
So obviously we're watching an art house
Think
film.
yourself. He's brought you back. You live.
But I dig it because just like the previous episode with
A few years ago,
Gerthy, there's no one else on the planet Earth that's on the entire planet Earth right now. There's a possibility that someone is watching Child's Play 3 right now. At the exact moment in the movie that I'm watching, there is a possibility. There is a possibility.
tear away my
There's no possibility at all that someone is watching this art house film. In the entire universe, I'm the well, you know, at this moment in time, I'm the only one watching this. But when you guys watch this, you're watching the art house film that I'm watching right now. So, but right now, as I'm filming this,
And you stayed with him.
hey, you should feel special too, because I don't have a lot of viewers. So, all the people on the planet Earth that are watching this art house film and you watching me, there's a possibility that there's only 10 people watching this.
No. The alcoholic has his bottle.
2003. That's when this is filmed. 21 years ago. That's it. Come on, man. Don't tell me that's it. I want more. Yeah. Come on. Go. Ah!
And one night in the laboratory there was an accident. They had to amputate my arm.
Yes. Hey.
He has used you to...
I have no choice. He was my only hope. A surgeon needs both his arms, not just one. But you see, my transplanted grotesqueness stayed. So did I. transplant to my body.
We ain't gonna be here all day. Because like I said, hey,
Transplant
I want to go see
my head onto another body.
Alien!
Insane with the belief he could do it.
Alien
My
Romulus.
body would reject
Right?
the tissues of another.
Romulus?
Rejected as the foreign.
That's likely the name of the ship. That's likely the name of the ship, right?
Stay in place. Blood's antibodies would attack it as they attack any invading matter.
Yes, but his new discovery, this new serum, may change all that. This serum injected into the bloodstream affects the lymphoid tissues. Here in the neck. The lymphoids that provide the antibodies for the blood that attack foreign transplanted matter.
Now here's the thing.
Tried to
What
reduce it on you.
are they, like,
That liquid in the blood being pumped through its left.
you know, it's a group of, there are people alive on this planet Earth right now who have seen this. They may not be watching it right now, like I am, but they have seen this. They had to sit through this 21 years ago in some art, what do you call it, film study class or what have you. What story is this? Are these people trying to tell?
Than your arm of relative beauty.
That's why I hate art house films.
Magnitude.
It's your interpretation. Nah. You better tell me what the heck is going on.
The mercy of every element of the universe. How can you speak
Like I saw this one art house film
I heard a power.
at San Francisco Soma
Burns with it.
Museum of Arts,
Thing inside an iron.
and there was a bunch of
Prove it.
people in like
could prove nothing?
druids or something. I don't know.
Show you how powerless I am.
They were digging dirt. I was stuck on stupid watching that. And my friend had to come get me, like, yo, you ready? I'm like, yo, this film has got me. Thought that was a naked woman. Nope, just a golden retriever.
Whoever, whatever you are, I command you. You understand me? I'm only a head, and you're whatever you are. Together we're strong.
The one thing I do know about this is it's San Francisco. Where did I get this tape? More than likely scrap. SF scrap.
Where are you running from? What's wrong with him? You. Something wrong. Something beyond control.
So this was made the same year that
She's alive, and I'll keep her alive until I find her a body.
Pirates of the Caribbean came out.
I'm tired. I shall go to sleep. If we find her a body, well, I've got to be careful. I can't afford to be identified as the last person seen with a girl before she disappears. Do you think you did one?
Yeah, you don't want to be the last person that was with a girl before she disappeared. That's the most dangerous thing about females. That is dangerous about females. Alright. You want to come up for coffee? No, Susan. Hey, have a good night, okay? Call me tomorrow. Okay, Jim. Next thing you know, you got the cops banging down your door. Or arresting you at work for the murder of a young woman. You know? Because the doorman saw you with her last. So you're being taken in for questioning. And you just pleading like, yo, I have nothing to do with her. Can I go home? Having to talk to cops for 3 hours over someone that you went out with one time. They should have never allowed any of this. As crazy as this looks, it ain't that bad in comparison to what you see out there now. EDM in Union Square, or EDM in City Hall Plaza. You gotta understand, this is 03. This is back when weed was not illegal. It was tolerated, but it wasn't legal. You know how old I am? I wasn't a kid when this was filmed. I was 22 years old. They should have never allowed this. Go to work. Go to work. I don't give a dang if you're, we're just letting our hair down. Life is so hard. No, I don't care. All this is going to spiral into madness. I don't okay any of this. I'm so tired of the drug culture. I'm tired of sex culture. The establishment is becoming act like a dang fool. We don't have to abide by the rules. That's the establishment now. So if that's the establishment, I'm anti-establishment. Get your ass to work. Be a productive member of society. You don't get no days off. Once you're 18 years old, there's no days off. Calling our president a dumbass? No, you're a dumbass. That's right. Lock their ass up. Back when you used to get locked up for being a damn fool. Lock them up. Hey, I don't see no sideshows. I don't see 1,000 dirt bikes doing wheelies on sidewalks. That's my song from Pump Up the Value. I say all that to say there has to be checks and balances, man. That's all I'm saying. Okay? San Francisco and I remember when I would think about going to LA, and in my mind's eye, it would be just like anything I saw in the movies. And then when you got there, it was like what you saw in the movies. There was just certain places that you don't F with. Look, he's reporting how someone was acting like a damn fool. They roll on top of a cable car. They rode it for half a block. They traumatized everyone that was on the cable car. Yeah, you know who the people they're talking about? They're talking about foreigners who are visiting San Francisco. You know, money. I'm tired of this. It's anti-war. I'm not anti-war. I'm like Scarface. What we're gonna do? We're gonna war. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat that salsa for breakfast.
Close that fucker down.